seem you're getting close to the last few weeks of playing well, but not quite getting the wins, or
It's been happening most of the year, actually. I remember early in the year we were getting pipped and people were saying you're close, and then we won our 3 games. But again, it's been up and down for us since. Closer to our best side out there tonight, which helps. You know, the 2 halves have finally, we formed a combination with Dane and Brooksy. And all year it's been different combinations. App's been out at times with obviously state of origin and also injury. And young Jareem's come in after about round 8, I think. So we're finally putting a club together and a team together that'll stand up, I believe, next year big time. Yeah.
Do you feel the way that you're coming back from 12-0 down to 12-0 and then the fight at the end shows there is confidence and belief in the side?
Oh well, you know, you'd be stupid not to think so. You know, I mean, the team, we have a confidence every now and then. We have a break of confidence, but morale-wise and as a group, they're tight as hell. They're a good group of players, and you know, we might be losing at the moment, but we're not getting beat. And there's a big difference in losing and getting beat. And you know, Benji just said it to the boys. He's proud of the effort that everyone made tonight. We were hard done by a few times, but I'm not going to go into that sort of stuff. The effort was there. Everyone saw it. And for us, it was a good trip over. We pleased some kids. We did some really good things, positive for the club, plus brought the game to the country here, and got great, you know, respect from the local people.
It was a great gesture to bring it here. It makes it very pleasing to get such a big crowd, Tim, and just what you've done the last.
Yeah, well, the money won't hurt either, will it? No, it was well presented. Like, the game was put together really well. It's a great facility. Right up to standard, and you know, we've got no complaints about that. In fact, the local people, even though a lot of them are Warrior supporters, I know, but they give us a real good rap and a real good pat on the back. We had a great few days, and so you know, we're closing down the season, obviously, but we're not going to put the cue on the rack and just say, well, that's it for us. You know, they're playing. Even some of the guys who are leaving the club are still playing with plenty of intensity. So, you know, as a coach, I said to them at the start of the year, you know, the effort is the most important thing. Obviously, we want more results, but the effort, you won't get a result unless you get the effort in the first place. Execution is the next thing we've got to work on. And and as I said, if we lose a game or we lose games, as long as we don't get beat. We've had a couple of tough ones during the year. Not too many clubs can't say they've had that either. But overall, I think our performances have been, you know, really good, strong performances. Just need to finish them off, you know, the little things here and there. But the intensity's there amongst the guys, yeah.
It was a tight contest, much tighter than a lot of people thought. You alluded to it before, you thought you got some tough calls.
Look, I'm not going to make it about anything except the effort from both teams. I think it was a good, tough game of footy. Both clubs, you know, conditions got a little slippery there with the rain. Both clubs had a go. Both teams really had a go. I'll leave it at that. What else I take up with the NRL, I'll do that in the right channel.
After you've sort of footed it with 3 top 8 teams in the last 3 weeks, is that something that we're talking about as a playing group? Hey, we're getting close against some of the better teams.
Yeah, I think the chat's really been about building on the performances we've been having, and like you said, they've been pretty close. You know, we've been putting our best foot forward, and you know, besides a few disciplinary things from our side, you know, I think it's pretty good. You know, defending our line really well. So yeah, like I said, you know, this club's in a rebuild, and we just got to build on each performance each week.
Is it, you know, obviously a fair chunk of your side won't be here next year. What's that like, I guess, trying to build for next year and gain confidence, knowing that, you know, maybe a quarter of the side or whatever won't be here?
Yeah, I think it's more so the fact that you got to sort of show the way to the boys that are here and are going to be here next year. That'll be the core group, and it's sort of like starting a culture. You know, it doesn't matter who comes in; they're just sort of going to buy in, and you know, it's about proving to one another that we all do have it. We all do have that effort and how we want to play. So, you know, like I said, it's all about building for the rest of the year, and you know, making sure we solidify how we want to be as a team.
Tim, Stefano placed on the board in the first half. Do you think you're anything to worry about?
He better not have after what happened with Appy. The kid didn't get hit in the head at all. He's gone. He's had some problems with his breathing, but it hit him lower here. was not in the head itself. But you know, that I can't see all of a sudden it's a penalty. It hasn't been a penalty. 1 minute later, there was another shot. Fanua Blake got one of our kids with the ball, not carrying the ball, nothing. And then there was another one, and then we finally got a penalty. But there's a league changed its ruling on it. Happy there was no penalty, no suspension. When it happened to him, well, why is this a problem? Right.
Tim, you've coached against a lot of Warriors teams, most people actually. What have you thought of them overall this season and what you've seen from the distance?
I haven't watched enough of it to only when you come up to a team, you know you're playing. The next week or two, you watch a little bit more of their footy. They're playing well. Sean's leading them around the park. They've got some good players, some strong forwards and quick backs. But it's they definitely will wish they keep Sean healthy for the rest of the year. That's for sure.
Any other injury concerns?
For us?
Yeah, for you.
No, nothing's been reported. I've only just been in the shed, but nothing's been reported. We didn't lose anyone. A few bumps and bruises. A couple of guys limping, but nothing serious from what I can see.
You talked about how you've been happy to meet this week, and obviously there is a lot of love for the Tigers in what you've done. Would you like to see the club build on that and keep it going? What you've done this week in New Zealand?
Look, I think next year, now the women's football is finishing, we'll want to go back to Leichhardt and Campbelltown a lot more, and that's the plan. It was for this year. But we've been to Tamworth again. We were at, so we've taken the team around. We've been at Tamworth quite often. We were at Bathurst. We went up to Bathurst, Penrith, of course. So we're giving our best to the country and country areas. That's what I mean. And also the trip over here. Whether we'll be back next year, that's not up to me. So you need to ask the club officials about that one. But we came over and had a trial here as well. Planning for this, so it's turned out to be a great atmosphere, a good night. Unfortunately, we would like to take the chocolates, but we didn't.
All good? Yeah. Thanks, guys.